Camilla quietly hired assassins to scare Harry so that she could appear freely with Charles without the fear of being attacked. Hello friends, and welcome to the breaking royal news about the notorious hypocritical couple Harry and Meghan Markle on our Kate Middleton and the Queen News version 2 channel. Following a week of turmoil for the royal family due to explosive charges made by Prince Harry when his bombshell book Spare was published, the King and Queen Consort were beaming as they arrived at Crathy Kirk Church in Balmoral to celebrate Sunday worship. For the first time since Prince Harry referred to his stepmother as a villain and accused her of leaking details to the press about private discussions with Prince William, the royals, who were covered up for the chilly winter weather, put on a grin when they were seen together in public. I actually think all this business with Harry and Meghan has backfired on them. The royal family are more popular than ever now, as public opinion supports their dignified silence regarding the ever more ridiculous claims of the Sussexes. I think that all this mess has brought the British public closer to the King and Queen Consort. The public is closer to William and Catherine, of course, too, because they have united them in order to defend our monarchy. The Duke of Sussex has said that his family did not make his wife Meghan Markle feel at home in the family, and he has demanded an apology from them. He also accused the Queen Consort of sharing information with the media in an effort to have more nice articles written about herself. Even though royal insiders are said to have stated that Camilla, aged 75, has been left stunned by her stepson's charges, she allegedly put on a brave front as she entered the chapel. Let cooler heads prevail. Then, in a few weeks after the dust has settled, King Charles III should come out with a statement saying, while they still remain much-loved members of the family, Harry's dukedoms and the title of the prince will be removed. This is to enable them to move forward and continue to build their lives overseas without the burden of the association with the titles that must represent so much pain to them. The royal family is enduring the continuous onslaughts very well. The Queen, a very shrewd lady, laid down the way to do things. Never complain, never explain, and recollections may vary. What family has not had upsets? But it is the way that Harry has monetized his family feud and vilified his family in the United Kingdom that is disgusting. He is getting high on his media interviews, and she is hiding away. According to Vanity Fair, Harry's accusation startled the royal family, with one insider stating, "He is headed towards self-destruction. There is a lot of retribution." The late Queen would have been saddened beyond belief. There can never be peace with Harry as long as he is still with Meghan. She set her sights on Harry, thinking that he was the catch of the century. What a shock she got when Her Majesty refused permission for her to live in Windsor Castle. She did not become a princess as popular as Catherine. Perhaps there will be no peace after they split up, if she finds a wealthier man to support her ambitions. Harry has burnt his bridges in no uncertain terms. How can any of his family ever trust him again, knowing that as soon as he needs more money, he will reveal every text and will distort and lie about every conversation? He will probably end up finding some wealthy Americans to indulge him, but there is no going back. Insiders have also described the Duke's failure to recognize the irony in his actions and have accused him of being the one who leaks confidential discussions to the media in other instances. According to Harry, he wants his family to express their regret to Meghan by saying, "You know what you did." This is according to the Telegraph. Harry has gone into great detail about his relationship with Camilla in both his book and his book tour. Harry said in a CBS interview with journalist Anderson Cooper that the Queen Consort was okay with bodies, including his own, being abandoned in the street as she worked to repair her reputation following her protracted relationship with King Charles while he was still married to Princess Diana. Harry cited a 1995 interview in which his mother, Princess Diana, made the infamous claim that Camilla was the third spouse in their union. claiming that this revelation made the then Queen Consort into a villain. Harry said Camilla needed to improve her reputation. In Harry's autobiography, Camilla is accused of eavesdropping on a conversation between the 74-year-old king and the 41-year-old Meghan Markle. The Duke said that after his father and Meghan connected over their love of animals while having afternoon tea at Karen's house in 2016, his father and girlfriend got into a private chat that piqued his stepmother's interest. Harry says that when Camilla was stranded with him, she seemed more interested in listening in on conversations between Meghan and Charles. Harry claims that after talking about Meghan's work, the pair decided to call it quits. The Duke further said that in November 2017, his stepmother had recommended he take up the position of Governor-General of Bermuda, a royal position that would require him to travel outside of London. Harry said that the then Duchess of Cornwall proposed the idea because it would remove the Sussexes from the blazing centre of the controversy as they battled the spotlight. But he noted that this would also neatly remove them from the picture. In a follow-up interview, the Duke made it clear that he did not think of Camilla as his evil stepmother, after telling Anderson Cooper that she had once been a villain who wanted to improve her reputation. On Monday morning, he said the following on Good Morning America. Being the third spouse in my parents' union, I feel a great deal of sympathy for her. She needed to repair her reputation or image. She was encouraged to believe that whatever discussions took place, whatever trades or bargains were done at the start, would be the wisest course of action. Harry's latest carryings on and Book of Spite are nothing other than the result of years of Harry being allowed to get away with far too much. He blames anyone and everyone for why he has turned out to be such a loser. Harry's spite, drug taking, excuses, and having excuses made for him, and even now having no consequence for his outrageous behavior, is why Harry is a lost cause. The king should have dealt with Harry's behavior decades ago, rather than let it fester and come to a boil. Camilla is not the only person who is astounded by her stepson's unfounded allegations. Most of the public feels the same way and is supportive of her. Harry is in a very bad state of mind, which has presumably been brought on by too much ill advice given by so-called therapists. It is difficult to understand why his wife has apparently stood back and allowed this to happen, unless, of course, she too has similar problems to him. One observer said the following: Harry's resentment has been cooking for years, and he never found anything independently useful to do. I suspect that he primed and set off his wife to cause trouble for him, telling her not to curtsy when he knew full well she should. If she had had any sense, she would have asked his cousins for some advice. But no, she was as bad as Harry, the resentful one. What do you think of Camilla's new move after Harry's devastating attack? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. We hope you have found this video helpful. Do not forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying it. Now thank you for watching this newsletter. Goodbye, and see you in the next videos.